Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 49 of my modded survival series. As you remember from the previous episode, we basically hooked this little item cannon up. Don't have my Wayla on for some reason. There we go. And we basically decimated my gold supply. I did have to send my cart back out. I turned all of this off, sent my mining cart back out to pick up some more gold, and it does look like it was able to pick up at least 10,000 more, so it's at least renewable in that sense, but I would like to actually work on something that's a little bit more renewable than using all of my gold. So yeah, you can see how large my aura node has become. If I come over here, you can see that I have quite a few aspects. Let me turn off Wayla real quick. You can see 420, 610 Terra. So this has been growing quite a bit. Still not as much as I would have hoped. There's still a long way to go from what I actually want to achieve on this aura node before basically pulling it off and stabilizing it with the what's that called, the advanced node stabilizer, the same thing that I have here, because I want to turn it into a energized node, same as energized aura node, same as what this is right here, but I will need to create a node transducer on that. So in this episode, I would like to work on something that's going to be a little bit more maintainable, something that is more renewable to feed into the aura node, so that I can continue growing it without having to worry about sending my mining cart out to get more gold. And one of those things that I could use, if I open up my chest here, or my AE system, crafting tables. Crafting tables actually have the Fabrico, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the name of that. Let me go ahead and come in here, look at the aspects. Yeah, Fabrico. And that has Humanus and Instrumentum on it. And if you were just looking at the Humanus side of it, Humanus is essentially broken down into Bestia or Bestia Incognito, and Bestia is down to what is that? Modus Invictus. Yeah, there it is, Modus Invictus, and all the way down. And if you look at the entire tree, you'll be able to see that crafting tables and Fabrico, however you want to pronounce it, actually has all of the primal aspects on it. So I actually want to come up with something that could basically auto-craft crafting tables. That's kind of meta. Auto-crafting crafting tables. I did also remove my what was that? My timer off of the item cannon. I realized that I could basically go max output by having the lever on all the time. That's kind of how I decimated through my gold supply, but I should be able to at least configure this to also accept crafting tables. So if I have a crafting table, oh, I have my magnet on. Yeah, that's one bad thing about this build. So if I do that, you can see that it shoots my crafting table all the way over here, and eventually this will actually start growing the aura node. So let's start by coming into our main base area and see if we can start automating some of the crafting table crafting. If it's gonna let me down here. Alright, so what I want to do, I went ahead and pulled off the input or export bus. Wow, I am not thinking clearly today. So I pulled off the export bus because I actually want to do something different with this, and I want to come up here and I want to create what's called a cyclic assembler, I I believe. Yeah. One of these guys, don't need the resident one. I can basically use a basic machine frame on that. Looks fairly easy to do, and this will require a little bit of power, so let me go ahead and create one of those. Shouldn't be too difficult to do here, so let me create a couple of these redstone reception coils. I think I'm going to need 2, at least to get started with. I think there's alternatives to some of these gears, yeah, using an iron ingot. So there's 3, 4, I think that's all I needed. And 10 gears. Hello? 10 gears? That is not wanting to go. There we go. How many did I need on this one? 4? I think I needed more of the other gears. Let's see, I need 2 chests, and as soon as this comes down to the basic machine, I guess I need a couple more of these guys. That's unfortunate. Let me go ahead and throw that in there, drill down here, and I think I should have enough. There we go. 2 machine chassis, or machine frames, and I guess I need a couple of chests. So let me go ahead and craft 2 chests. 1, 2. Nice. Alright, so let me grab some power conduits and run downstairs, figure out how I'm going to place these in here. I think I might just use this little area that I carved out and place it down. So let me figure that out and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. I went ahead and ran item conduits because I'm going to pull out of this cyclic assembler and basically just dump into this ender chest. I ran some power over here, and I think I am pretty good. So let's go ahead and configure this guy, and this will take a schematic. How do you create a schematic? Schematic is going to be 2 paper and blue. So let me go ahead and grab 2 paper. Well, 4 papers, because I need 2 schematics, and lapis. There we go. And this should be craftable in my inventory, and it is. And I think I just put that there. I'm going to output on the left side because essentially what I'm wanting to do here, I need an export bus and some cables because I want to be able to export into maybe the top of this guy logs, because I need to be able to convert into planks. I do have the auto crafting recipe in here for planks and stuff like that, but I have a feeling that this will tie up my CPUs the entire time, so I might as well just use a cyclic assembler to do this crafting for me. Instead, because I don't want to tie up my AE system and constantly be auto-crafting that stuff. And that is not what I wanted, is it? Yeah. And go ahead and run some cable. This should be online. There we go. And let's make sure that the top is input, and it is. So this will essentially just fill completely up. And what we want to do is in the little schematic area for this schematic, I can just check mark that and say that this is going to create oak wood planks, and there it is. Nice. Alright, so in this one, let's go ahead and configure the input on the right side, because this one is outputting on the left. There we go, and it's actually outputting correctly. And let's put this schematic in here. And let's grab 4 of these guys, make that, and there we go. Crafting tables, yay! And we want to output on the bottom. So this should, whoa, not that. There we go. I think this is going to work. So this is basically just using all of my wood. I don't know if this is going to be a problem or not. Looks like it's still grabbing my wood. I do want a couple of acceleration cards because this doesn't seem to be getting wood fast enough. So I am going to throw in a few acceleration cards, I guess as many as I can, and there we go. That'll keep it completely stocked with oak wood. You can see that this is using about 20 RF per tick. Not a bad deal because this enhanced energy conduit, I might end up having to upgrade at some point, is basically supplying all of the power up here. Seems to be keeping up pretty well. Don't have to worry about it too much. And yeah, it looks like it's creating all of these crafting tables. So let me go upstairs real quick, make sure my ring of magnetism is off. And let's check this out. It should be firing because we added it to the whitelist of the translocator. And it looks like it's going as fast as it can. Nice. So I should be able to not get in its way. Come over here and I can see, turn off Whaler real quick, that the crafting tables are coming in here, and it looks like it's getting absorbed into the Aura node, and I suppose over time this will increase. It's really hard to tell whether it's having an effect or not. I think Ordo may have just increased by one. Not entirely sure on that. But let me go ahead and keep an eye on this and see how it does over time. And I'm hoping that this is all I'm going to need. So I will meet you back here as soon as I have a little bit more information. Alright, after running for quite a while, I actually stepped away for maybe a few hours, came back, and exactly what I thought was going to happen, happened. Even though this barrel had probably, how many stacks? Like 306 stacks. Wasn't enough. Let's see. Turn on Wayla, and we can see that this did hold 20,000 items, 320 stacks, but yet it went completely through this entire system. So this has been running. It's still on, but apparently it's not fast enough. Yeah, so there might be a couple of things that we can do. So let's take a look. If we were to look at the watering can, if you remember building that previously, I think I did that in the episode, but if you look at it, it basically says that you can use it to do the bone mill effect, but you can't put it in any kind of automation. So if I do watering can, you can see that once you put it in, like an autonomous activator or something like that, it'll actually crumple up, break the watering can, unless, of course, you have the reinforced watering can. But this is going to require some bedrockium soul fragment. I do not know what soul crafting is. I'm probably going to have to look that up, but I can at least get the bedrockium, which shouldn't be too difficult because we did have all of the cobble gen down below. So let me go ahead and bedrockium. There we go. Don't have any of that in the AE system, and I think I needed 4 of these bedrockium ingots, so it is quite expensive. Each one of them requires 9 diamonds, plus 4 quadruple and 4 triple. So I'm just going to pull out some of these sextuple compressed. This will actually start running again, which is absolutely fine by me. And let me go ahead and come back up here. And I need, these are quintuple. So let me just get a stack, or almost a stack of that. Quadruple, I'll get a stack of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I need triples first. So let me grab some of those out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And now, where are my diamond blocks? I got the 4 right here, and now we have the 4 bedrockium that we need. And this does put slowness 4 on you because apparently bedrockium is really heavy. So I am just going to shove that into my AE system for now because I do need to figure out what I can do. Watering can. To get the soul fragment, I am not completely familiar with this. So it does require an etheric sword and a heart. Is there any information? Does slightly more damage to diamond sword, infinite durability? Doesn't really say. Let me look this up and I will be back. Alright, I think I figured it out. I went ahead and crafted one of these etheric swords. It did require some division by 0. Etheric sword. Basically to get these unstable ingots and obsidian, and that will create you an etheric sword. And I guess it's just a matter of putting this into the crafting table and you get soul fragments. So the thing to take into consideration, I don't really have to worry about it too much because I do have the additional heart canisters over here. I have some yellow heart canisters that I've created over time, as well as these red heart canisters. But this will do basically permanent heart removal off of your player. So if I do this, this is actually taking... Oh, did that actually take my sword? Yeah, so that took 10% health off. I'm not sure if I'm going to see it or not, but apparently that ate my sword. So I'll have to craft another one if I want to do this again. But you can see that I'm the owner, so it's part of my soul. But we should be able to craft the reinforced watering can. Now that we have that, and there we go. Let me actually create a watering can so that we can see the difference. Oh, wait. I still have it. For some reason I thought it was an upgrade, but apparently I still have this watering can. If I look at the old watering can, you can see that the radius is probably like a 3x3 area, and it's rather slow. It could be because of night. Let me go sleep real quick. I think that might be attributed to the trees not growing. So let me go ahead and get the sun to come out, and it's a bright new day. Come on. There we go. Whoa. Alright, so if I do this for a little bit, you can see that it does grow. It's rather slow with the normal watering can, but with the reinforced watering can, I don't think I have to fill this one like the other. It does like a 5x5 area, and you can see that... Whoa. I almost died. It grows really quickly whenever you are using the reinforced watering can. So you can just sit here for quite a while. Probably safest to be on top of the farming station, because obviously trees won't grow on top of it, because the problem that I've had in the past is whenever I'm standing on top of a sapling and watering it, eventually, if I wait long enough, it will actually start... I'm locked in here. It'll actually start growing the sapling underneath me, and eventually I'll start suffocating, even though it's going to prove me wrong in this particular case. But yeah, I am completely trapped in here. And maybe this log is why I can't grow the sapling. But it's safe to say that this reinforced watering can is actually a really good idea. The problem, now that we have the ability to grow trees really quickly, is that it's causing the axe to not be crafted fast enough to keep up. So, in order to handle that, let's take a look in our ender pouch right here. I actually created a couple of additional axes. I have the lumber axe and the hatchet. Both are manulin. Okay, I am probably going to jump in right here. This is future Nefarious 411. I went through this entire recording with a particular idea in mind of using flux or basically RF powered axes, and that did not work. So I am going to cut here. Instead of showing you an entire video of something that won't work, I am just going to start over. Essentially, I realized that the farming station, you're not able to extract the tools. So having something like the Manualin pick or Manualin axe, and oops, apparently I have that configured wrong. The Manualin axe in here, it works. I can put it in here. This is the lumber axe. I also have a hatchet in here somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at. I think everything is getting shoved into this chest. Everything's configured wrong, so I'll need to figure that one out. But it does work, but I'm not able to extract it out and charge it. So I need to figure out some other way. The entire point of this was to essentially get an axe that will never lose durability, because using the wooden axes takes a long time to craft, and then it's only used for a couple of seconds, and that is definitely not enough. So if I'm going to be producing more and more of these trees, I need an axe that is able to keep up with it. So let's go ahead and run over to my processing room real quick. And there's two options that I've played around with. One is Tinker's. It actually has this battle axe right here, and this has enough plates on it because I would need at least one of these heads to be obsidian, because that automatically gives you reinforced 3. So if I look at obsidian, if I come down to the head, you can see right there it's reinforced 3 automatically, and I would be able to create the rest of the parts, if this will open, using paper, which will give me additional modifiers. And just adding obsidian plate after obsidian plate, I can plus 1 additional modifier, I think it takes. I would be able to get reinforced tin, which will basically make an unbreakable axe. So that's an option. Another option is using extra utilities. If I take a look, we've created the etheric sword, but there's also the healing axe, and essentially all of these tools using the unstable ingots. These are all, even though it has a durability, I don't really understand that. I think it's unbreakable. So I actually want to try this out. So if I can divide by diamond, again, I need 3 of those guys. I need the division sigil, the activated one, 2 iron. Oops, 1, 2, 3, or 3 iron. I think I said 2. Not sticks, but obsidian. There we go. And this should be enough to give me the healing axe, which is kind of interesting. Might have to play around with that a little bit. And where'd it go? Oh, this is obsidian. I need a healing axe. It says that if I attack a living creature, it'll take some health from me to use it to heal the target. So I guess if I'm playing with other players, I can hit them and transfer my health to them. Also helps with like villagers. So if you have a zombie villager, it'll be able to heal it into a normal villager, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use it as basically a means of farming a bunch of wood. So let me go ahead and check this. There's 3, and I have 2 obsidian. So let's go ahead and shift click that. Oh, where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. Right there, and put that there. And now I have a healing axe. Nice. So let me run over here and let me just double check. I think this will work. If I put the healing axe in here and my reinforced, where did I put my reinforced watering can? There it is. I should be able just to, oh, probably need to get out of here. And you can see that it is taking down most of the tree, so it doesn't have to constantly get resupplied with another axe. And this does look like it's not taking durability, which is a good sign. I should be able to leave this in long term, and I should now be able to get rid of a lot of these conduits, which is kind of messing things up. I reconfigured a lot of stuff trying to get this to work. So this is insert on blue. Probably don't really need it insert anymore. Probably just do the extract mode, and that's going to extract on green. The axe is really not needed anymore, so I could just break this auto workbench, but I'm just going to leave it there for now, just in case for some reason this starts getting damaged. But now I should be able to start using the reinforced watering can for the farming. So I want to do this in a way, and you can see that my entire wood supply is still decimated. I want to be able to create like an autonomous activator right there. And I do not have any of that stuff. Sweet. Piston, chest, there we go. One of these guys, and 2 gears. That was pretty simple enough. Sweet. The other thing that I want to create, because I did notice that sometimes saplings or other wood will drop, and I'm not exactly sure why. So I want to create from Ender.io, there's a chest that we didn't create before. Did I? I don't remember creating it. Where is that? It is the vacuum chest, I think. Chest. That might be easier. No, that's not very much easier. Vacuum chest. There it is. Cool. So that should be fairly simple. Nope, not leggings. That's not what I wanted. What is that crystal? Pulsating crystal. I think I have a recipe for this. Yep, there it is. So let me go ahead and let that... Oh, wow, that was quick. Vacuum chest. Here we go. And I am going to hop over here. Of course, it's nighttime. Probably not a bad thing, but we'll see. I'm not sure which one I want on top. And I think I want the opening to be on the bottom. Yeah, that's the bottom right there. And that'll basically pour it on top of the farming station, which should cover at least a 5x5 area around here. And I want this to right click, just the first slot. Doesn't really matter on aiming level. And ignore redstone. I might not do that. I might control it via redstone. And don't really need any configuration there. So let me grab some energy conduits, the orange ones. There we go, and some of these. I should just be able to run this up. Of course, I'm going to have a little block here that I can't plant on. It's probably okay. Might see if I can create a facade. That might be a good idea. At least to make it look decent. Is that even working? Probably not, because I changed it to redstone control. Run this down. I'm going to switch this to a different channel, though. I'm not going to have it on the same channel as, well, maybe I will. Might have it on the same channel as the farming station in general. That way they're both on at the same time. I don't see myself needing to have one on and not the other. So let me see what I got here. Always active. Want active with a signal. And this one should be active with the signal. That is not getting power. Why isn't it getting power? You know, I think it's because I'm throttling the power here. This might be an issue. I don't need items there, so let me disable that. Don't need redstone conduit. Don't know if that's causing any issues. All I need is the power. Not sure why I'm not getting power. I could change this to insert. Does that change anything? Doesn't look like it. Integrated modular framework. See, I still haven't played around with any of the new thermal expansion stuff. Wonder if I were to bypass the power. Ew, this is going to be ugly. Might be able to run it through the top. Ooh, nope. Can't do that because that power. Wow, this is definitely going to be an ugly build. I will have to clean this up in between episodes, of course. That way you're not having to be bored by all of that. I'm going to run this power conduit behind just for now. There we go. And figure out where things need to connect. That one does not need to connect. That one does not need to connect. And you. I think I got this correct. Now I'm stuck. Do I have power? And I have power. So yeah, I think because of the throttling using the power buffer, it was causing the autonomous activator to not get any power for some reason. That's kind of bizarre. But now I think we just need to sleep through the night. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you back in the farm. Alright, it is daytime, and you can see, whoa, that seems to be working out pretty well. It's growing the trees really quickly, and it's chopping them down almost as quickly as it's growing. Does look like some of the drops, yeah, here's a lot of wood. So now, all I have to do is go ahead and put this vacuum chest up here. Should be enough, I hope. If I can, can I right click this? Essentially open it. That was weird. I just want to open it. There we go. Let's just throw a bunch of crap in there, see if that works. And now, let me grab some item conduits. I know that I'm running a little long on my video, but probably need to just turn this off temporarily. There we go. Fly back up here. Then I basically just want to take anything that lands in the vacuum chest and throw it into the rest of the system down below, going into the same line. If I can grab some room here. All right, so I do want to get rid of this one. I don't want that one to be connected, but that should be in the same line. And this guy is rather annoying. I will have to clean all of this mess up in between episodes, but I think, is that the right channel? It's the green channel, right? Come on. Yeah, this is this is a mess for sure. If I can see this little plate right here, I'm extracting on green, and this one's extracting on green. Let's go ahead and do always active, and it should go ahead and pull this stuff out. Might have to throw on a couple of upgrades. I'll do that in between episodes, but this should be essentially, without all of these extra conduits running around, it should be enough to get started with producing a lot more in terms of trees. So if I come up here I think that's going to void everything else. I did put this trash can here. Might have to do something else. I think I just voided my conduits that flew into that vacuum hopper up there. But yeah, this is working out pretty well already. The range is probably not as good as I was going to hope. Let's throw this here. Of course, I have my magnet on. Let's turn that off. How close do I need to be? Yeah, seems to be getting pretty close to the edge, like 1 block in. So if something falls this line and out, I'm not going to be able to get it with this vacuum chest, but it's probably not a bad idea. Doesn't seem to harm too much. How much wood and saplings are going to fall outside that boundary? I don't know. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Seems to be doing pretty well right now. I'm growing trees really quickly. Let me hop down here real quick and check. I'm still not caught up, but I'm sure that it's because it's filling up the chest down here, or the cyclic assembler. Is it able to keep up? Yeah, it's definitely able to keep up now. It's just a matter of time for this to actually fill up, basically create a large buffer of these crafting tables, and we should be set. So I am going to keep watching this. I really hope that you enjoyed the episode, and if you could rate and comment down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.